I'm here with tennis head coach Rich Hills. Your teams open up the 2000 season this week. The women at UCSD on Tuesday and the men at Redlands tournament on Saturday. Both teams had solid seasons last year, especially the women who reached the semifinals and nationals. Give me your outlook on the 2000 versions of pre-LNU tennis, beginning with the women and starting with singles.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got everybody back from that team. So a ranking of 3 puts us in a preseason ranking of 3, but I think we can be optimistic. We've added a couple of really sharp freshmen, and I think one who right now has established herself in the top 6 in singles and doubles. So I think we're stronger a little bit down below in the ladder, and we've got the nation's best number 1 in the country, of course, going for us in her senior year. So things look really good there. I'm expecting, Fresno Pacific is ranked number 1 preseason and should be. They've always got a slew full of tough international kids that we have to, make a different game plan for almost than everybody else. But within that, Azusa, Vanguard, Concordia all present challenges as usual. But yeah, I think we're very optimistic on the girls' side. For the guys, we were 9th last year and we're 10th this year. That's about where we should be, I think. But I believe we're maybe 2 people better this year. We lost 2 and 6, and we've replaced and brought in a 4, a 3 and a 4 and a 5. So I think we've moved some people around, and we may be stronger throughout the lineup overall, though it was very tough losing our number 2 guy. But I think this year will be more competitive within the middle of the GSAC. I think the top, if Azusa and Fresno continue to just dominate, then we're looking at trying to pick up the Westmont, Concordia, Vanguard positions. We finished 6th last year in our conference, though we were 9th in the country. I think we're in the same position, 6th in our conference pick and 10th in the country. And, so I'm hoping we can move up a few spots this year.
Well, you mentioned being number 3 and number 10 in the rankings, but looking at the GSAC, there are 6 teams on the women's side in the top 10, and on the men's side, there are 4 teams in the top 10. That's impressive, but it's got to be daunting to you as a coach, have to face those kind of teams every week.
Yeah, it's a good and a bad. We hope to offset it with enough other matches where we can continue to have our confidence not be, too challenged all the time. And yet, I think what that prepares us for is a great national tournament. So, we go in and we've had to play these teams over and over and over and over again. In some ways, the poor rest of the nation hasn't gotten to see that kind of competition all year long, so it may be a benefit to us. We got to have a great attitude about it and look forward to what we can control and the things that can be positive, and I think that's just as positive as negative.
And last question, is everybody healthy on both teams? Are you expecting a full roster to start the season?
Yeah, I believe so. I think we've got, we've had a really, really good fall and a good start to our spring. The little injuries in tennis, shoulders and those types of things, ankles are really tough to combat, but we've done a lot conditioning wise to try to keep our core and the major muscle groups intact. So you're praying, you're hoping that everybody stays okay through the time, and usually those things kind of even out, but some years you just get hacked with it, and we just are hoping that this year's not going to be one of those, because we need everybody.
Well, as mentioned before, you guys start women tomorrow at UCSD, the men at the Redlands on Saturday, and then next week I think it's Fresno Pacific for both teams.
Right.
So good luck and hopefully a great 2011 season.
Thank you very much.